We teed up.
Yeah,
teed up.
Yeah.
Cheers. I appreciate you.
You know what?
Almost
Don't
broke
be my
it.
glasses now.
I know, I almost broke it just now.
That energy though.
Mm-hmm.
But,
New do. Same boo.
Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, you had braids last time?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The hair is on fleeky though. I can't even lie. Fresh press.
I mean, your hair is always nice.
And I make sure not even a strand out of place.
Like,
All right,
like,
let's go.
You know, when they made the boxes.
Just for me.
I swear I was about to say that same shit. Just for me.
I don't use that.
I know, but
Top
like,
quality.
you could have been the model for that. Like, they waiting for you. They're looking right now.
What do you use?
Cut the check.
I go by the name Smash Waters.
It's your boy Dem Rocks,
I'm Candace the Grandest.
and this is
Dare to be great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And YouTube, of course, at Dare to Be Great podcast. In previous episodes, we touched on entrepreneurship and what that's like being an entrepreneur while having a 9-to-5. And in our second episode, we featured a mompreneur.
It's a great episode. I love that episode.
Shout out Simone.
Yeah.
You know when somebody comes along and puts a battery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that energy was.
Tonight, we're going to be talking about struggles as an entrepreneur. What type of struggles you can expect, struggles that we may all have in common, things, hurdles, or setbacks that may be discouraging you from going forward as an entrepreneur. So we're going to touch on that. We're going to talk about our personal experiences, and then we're going to also provide solutions on how you can overcome those things.
Yeah, tonight what we talking about? We talking about
Let's talk about the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real out here. 2021.
In these streets.
Coronavirus.
yeah.
You know, a lot of people are struggling to keep their vision afloat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Businesses are closing. You know,
Right.
Everybody is going through a great transition right now. It's like a big shift in the energy field right now. It's about being consistent, man, through the struggles.
It's weird too because a lot of people because they were, I guess, indoors or quarantine, like they became depressed and
Right.
looking for outlets and things like that. And a lot of businesses had to shut down, you know. So the struggle's real, 100%. I couple that with the challenges of entrepreneurship, like it's you have to have a strong mental fortitude. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to.
Yeah, the struggle, man. As I was saying, like, it's just about being consistent through it all. And it's like, what I wanted to say is like, you know, for me personally, going through my personal struggles in Corona, you know, I'm quite sure you guys faced, you know, your own ordeals, but this was one of the best, worst years of my life personally. And it's like, yeah, man, because it's like even this podcast thing that right now that we're doing, you know, it's a great achievement, but you know, it took a lot to get to this point.
Right.
It was a lot of struggles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the vision, we had the, you know, the ideas and everything that we wanted to do, but life can get in the way if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's the most important thing, not allowing life to get in the way of the life that you want. And when you're taking care of your responsibilities, it's hard to go, all right, now I'm gonna put some time in on my dreams. Because you be tired afterwards.
Yeah.
You're right. I think we get used to working, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, yo, I was working, now I'm tired, I gotta relax. But I think we gotta go that extra mile. If you're tired from working, right, and you want to have your own thing, like you're never gonna start your own thing because you're always tired from working. Like you gotta be able to work wherever you're working, and then also put in the effort to do your own thing. Because if you're not gonna put in the effort to do your own thing, like nobody's gonna do it for you.
Fact.
It's yours. And if you're trying to like better yourself, for your family legacy, so to speak, you want to do more. You have to do more. What else?
So struggles as an entrepreneur. Obviously there are going to be some. Everything is not going to be peachy keen. I mean, I don't know any successful business person that didn't struggle. You know, all of the greats had some type of story where they started out in some type of 9-to-5, or maybe they were homeless, or, you know, like paycheck to paycheck, trying to find ways to make ends meet. But that didn't stop them from reaching their purpose or their destiny.
You know, if you're not committed to what you're doing, you'll fall back into the struggle. Implore the listeners out there to go for yours. You feel me? Like, go for what's out here, because it's not about race. It's not about, you know, anything like that. It's all about your mindset and having belief in yourself and knowing what's possible for you.
My personal struggles have been just having moments where I either doubted myself or overwhelmed because I'm such a perfectionist, and not managing my time more efficiently, more effectively, and then also feeling like I didn't have enough resources to be able to do what I wanted to do. I remember when I was doing fashion, you know, trying to pay rent, having bills, you know, I don't have a significant other, I'm not married, you know, I'm not going to my family members for loans, and everything kind of fell on my shoulders. I didn't want to take out loans, I didn't want to put myself in debt. I even considered doing like business loans, but I didn't properly educate myself on how to get started, you know, high interest rates and things of that sort. So I didn't know that I could apply for grants and loans. So I always was good in the creative side, but not necessarily in the business side. So I had to invest time and energy into learning more about the business side. Other struggles have been in confidence, you know, like not having enough belief in myself, feeling like, you know, I needed to perfect myself before I got on camera. I even considered getting my teeth done before starting YouTube. Like that stopped me from starting my YouTube page for years. And then I got in front of the camera, and then guess what happened? The first thing that started happening was I got all these compliments on my teeth. So I'm like, you know what? Sometimes we kind of like overthink things. You just gotta not care what people think and always have your end goal in mind. That's gonna keep you motivated. And you always have to make sure that whatever it is you wanna do, that you're passionate about it. That passion is gonna drive results.
Struggle. I have a lot of struggles, man. I don't know about y'all, but when I first decided to be an entrepreneur, like I battled I'm working at a dead-end job. It's not really dead-end because at one point in time you prayed for that job, but I was at a dream job. Not a dream job, but I was at a job that I had prayed for. Like, I hope I get this job, I got it. And then after a few years, I got burnt out doing it, right? But during that last week or whatever, I would pray like every day, God, give me a sign, give me a sign. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Like, I have no problem leaving the job or whatever the case is. And then I get an IM from my supervisor, and she's like, we're gonna have a team meeting. And it was just me. But literally when I got the IM, I had like chills and my ears started ringing and it was crazy because the night before I was like, God, you know, I'm hard-headed. Like, if you're gonna give me a sign, let me know. Like, I need one of those signs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So literally the IM came and I saw it, and I just I got flashes, my ears started ringing. I was like, oh, this is that sign. So yeah, I got fired. But it was just like, all right, cool. Like, now I got free time to do what I want to do. Yeah. But when you get like a block of free time out of nowhere, like if you wasn't disciplined enough to do what you was doing with the free time before, like now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna wake up at 11, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not waking up at 8 anymore, you know? First struggle was actually funding. Like, I had like a little bit of money saved up, but I had no money coming in, so I was doing Uber Eats for a little bit, so I got tired of the smell of like
People food.
Honestly, it was the Miami subs. Like, I don't mean to. I didn't like the smell. It was like, oh, like what? What are y'all eating? You know what I'm saying? So like, I had to go get that one day, and I was like, this smells horrible. So after a while, even that, like, I got tired of doing that. You know what I'm saying? So the funding was a struggle. Trying like, and then because I was in real estate, like trying to get that first deal. Like, I don't know if anyone told y'all, but when you try to get your first deal doing real estate, like that's a mission. Like, not everybody closes their first deal. And then people telling you, you know, are you sure? Like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Why don't you go get a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, and in my head, I'm like, what am I getting a job for? Like, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not getting a job. But no, you know what I'm saying? But I got my own job. I make my own job. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, too, like I said, I have kids, right? And my decisions not only affect me, they affect my kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, if you have a 9-to-5 and you have a side business, do both. It's not an either or, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall into that trap. And try as many things as possible, because you don't know what you will like or what you don't like until you actually do it. The struggle is definitely, you have to go through it, because it defines you, it gives you purpose. It allows you to know who you are at the end of the day. It also builds your confidence, because when you're going into this, like, there's no manual. Like, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do it.
You just do it.
And that's when a lot of entrepreneurs hit that rock bottom, lose their confidence, then go through that struggle because they didn't prepare. They didn't save up no coins, you know, bills coming in, you know, you gotta eat, you gotta put gas in your car. So it's a lot. I mean, and it takes a toll on your mental.
It takes a big toll on your mental. Speaking of that, like, I can relate to that 100%. I was in network marketing like about 5 a lifetime ago. And that was where I came across some of my biggest hurdles in life. Because like, I was 23, 20, 21 through 25. Like, I was doing it for about like 4 or 5 years. Traveling across the country, going to like convention centers, you know, and all of this stuff. And just paying everything out of pocket, like being a brand new entrepreneur, traveling across the country, getting training, trying to figure out what I was selling, and then going out there and selling it, driving to people's houses, like going to meetings, like just paying for everything. And you know, that upfront money, you know, you don't realize is a big part of being an entrepreneur. Is you have to be invested in yourself. You have to have capital to make moves and to present yourself as a real player, as a professional. Especially if you're doing like real estate, you know, you got to present yourself as a professional in whatever capacity you do. And a lot of people don't take that in consideration. But the main thing is, though, is like when you're going through those struggles or those hurdles, it's keeping your vision in sight, you know, because you can lose sight of that very quickly. And it's because of the struggles, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you
true.
get real out there in the streets.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, one day I was in California, I had booked a $500 ticket, didn't even pay my rent, just booked the ticket to go get this training so I could sell this product. Because I needed this training to sell the product. That's what I was told. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't have this training, you ain't gonna sell this product, you ain't gonna make the money. So then what you doing? You gotta go to this training, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the training, and had no money for food. I'm sleeping like 5 dudes in one room. We all in California, you know, like on one-way flights and stuff. Like, I don't even know how we getting back to the crib. Like dead ass.
It was a dead ass
for real, like one-way tickets to get the training, kid. Like, I don't care by any means. I'm gonna win.
I don't know why we have that mentality too.
I got a crazy mentality.
Yeah, like we will put balls to the wall
Balls
to
to
get
the
it
wall.
done, and it doesn't have to be that way.
It really doesn't
You know
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
that desperate, that dire.
And it's like, yo, if we do this, it's gonna pay off.
It's gonna pay off, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I was drinking all the juice, whatever the sauce, I was lost in all of it.
Too much sauce.
Rent wasn't even paid. We done paid $500 for the tickets. We got no food, money to eat.
That's the
I need to get
worst.
this training though.
Man.
Like, ain't nobody can't tell me, you know, like that, you know, like I don't want this, whatever this is, and you gotta want it that bad.
Yeah.
You gotta low key be crazy in the mind, because there's nights that
high key
crazy in the mind, because there's nights where it's like I done cried plenty of times, like on my road to success. I know, like, there's this knowing in you, even though you looking at the reality, you hungry, you on the floor, there's another dude next to you laying cuddled up on the floor, and you like, bruh, I f*** him because he wanted just as bad as I do. Look at this guy. And that's also why it's important to be around like-minded individuals, because you can see people on the same struggle and the same journey as you are. You know what I mean? And
That's true.
they're going through the thick of the struggle as you are. Like, they're going through, oh, we both didn't eat. It was your last money, it was my last money too.
Yeah.
It's a bonding, it builds a bond.
You
Because
know?
both of y'all struggle together.
Exactly.
Y'all don't have to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't
do it. Don't do it.
I wouldn't trade the experiences I had for the world, because like that type of tenacity and going through the nose and going through being discouraged by friends and family and being told like, what are you doing? That's stupid. Like, why are you wasting your time with that? But why I feel like it was never a waste of time, going through this journey, these struggles on this entrepreneurship path that I'm on, is because the mindset that I got from it is golden. Like, nobody can't really tell me nothing, because I know the life that I'm trying to create for myself. And there's a lot of people who don't. They don't know what they're living for. They don't have a plan for tomorrow. They just going with the flow, and that's scary to me.
I think struggles, it's almost like, and I know that this sounds cliche, but you hear people talking about diamonds and how diamonds have to be, put in fire and like chipped at and go through a lot of pressure to be formed. It's no different than people. And I think in life, in other people's experiences, it does something to you or sparks something in you that you end up ultimately using when you get to that plateau. There's always like a next step or height to reach. So in conclusion, we shared our struggles and touched on things that have been impacting others that you may know that are in the spotlight. But the ultimate goal is, how do you overcome those struggles? Some of it is inevitable. Some of it is you being in your own way, right? So how do you get past being in your own way? You always have to think positive no matter what the situation looks like. I always like to use the example, even though you see the cloud, it's gray, it's about to thunder down, and it's gloomy, the sun is always behind that. So I've adopted that mentality in my situations, and that's what helped me get past a lot of my struggles. And then always like looking at the bigger picture, like you always gotta keep your eye on the prize. Keeping your eye on the prize is gonna help you win. Keeping your faith high is gonna help you win. Look at us, we shared our stories with you guys. We're looking forward to hearing how you overcame some of your struggles. Your testimonies are gonna help, encourage somebody else that may read your comment. As we always say, just go for it. Don't let any struggle stop you from doing what you're destined to do. Dem?
You overcome those struggles by implementing routines and different exercises, such as like time management, having people, like-minded individuals around you to keep you accountable for your goals.
Yeah.
Also putting yourself in environments that serve you and your vision, not being around going out late, hanging out with people who are just in a different path than you. You know what I mean? Like, try to alleviate your struggles as much as it already is, because every day there's going to be struggles. So what I like to do is stay ahead of the struggles. Have a plan, have a course of action, and put myself in the right environment.
I agree. Definitely want a routine. Try to be as disciplined as possible. Get yourself a mentor. That's important. That's
Mentorship is super
huge. And definitely surround yourself with people that get your vision. That way you can help cultivate and bring your vision to life.
Just want to say thank you for tuning in today. Being a part of this journey with us. We want to see you grow. I hope you're here to watch us grow, and we're going to take it to that level. Here to be great.
Here to be great.